Tail configurations. Aircraft empennage designs may be classified broadly according to the fin and tailplane configurations. The overall shapes of individual tail surfaces, tailplane platforms, fin profiles are similar to wing platforms. Tailplanes. The tailplane comprises the tail-mounted fixed horizontal stabilizer and movable elevator. Besides its platform, it is characterized by number of tailplanes from 0 tailless or canard to 3 row triplane. Location of triplane mounted high, mid or low on the fuselage, fin or tail booms, fixed stabilizer and movable elevator surfaces, or a single combined stabilizer or flying tail. Some locations have been given special names. Cruciform tail. The horizontal stabilizer are placed midway up the vertical stabilizer, giving the appearance of a cross when viewed from the front. Cruciform tails are often used to keep the horizontal stabilizer out of the engine wake, while avoiding many of the disadvantages of a T-tail. Examples include the Hawker Seahawk and Dufflos A4 Skyhawk. T-tail. The horizontal stabilizer is mounted on top of the fin, creating a T shape when viewed from the front. T-tails keep the stabilizers out of the engine wake and give better pitch control. T-tails have a good glide ratio and are more efficient on low-speed aircraft. However, the T-tail has several disadvantages. It is more likely to enter a deep stall and is more difficult to recover from a spin. For this reason, a small secondary stabilizer or taillet may be fitted low down, where it will be in free air when the aircraft is stalled. A T-tail must be stronger and therefore heavier than a conventional tail. T-tail also tend to have a larger radar cross-section. Examples include the Gloucester Javelin and McDonnell Douglas DC-9. This is the diagram showing fuselage mounted, the horizontal stabilizer at the top of the fuselage, and cruciform structure, horizontal stabilizer at the middle of the vertical stabilizer, and the horizontal stabilizer at the uppermost top of the vertical stabilizer. This form a T-tail, looking like this cruciform is looking like a cross section, and the T-tail is the looking like T alphabet. This is flying tailplane. Fins. The fin comprises the fixed vertical stabilizer and rudder. Besides its profile, it is characterized by number of fins, usually 1 or 2. Location of fins on the fuselage, over or under tailplane, tail booms or wings. Twin fins may be mounted at various points. Twin tail. A twin tail, also called an H-tail, consists of two small vertical stabilizers on either side of the horizontal stabilizer. Examples include the Antonov AN-225 Maria aircraft, P-25 Mitchell aircraft, Avro Lancaster and Aircope aircrafts. Twin tail means the vertical stabilizer consists of two vertical stabilizers. H-tail is looking like a two small vertical stabilizer fixed on the either side of the horizontal stabilizers. Fin means the fixed vertical stabilizer and rudder. Twin boom. A twin boom has two fuselages or booms with a vertical stabilizer on each and a horizontal stabilizer between them. Example include the P-38 Lightning, de Havilland Vampire aircraft, Sadler Vampire aircraft, and Edge Optica. Wing mounted, mid-wing as on the F-7U Cutlass or on the wingtips as on the Handley, Page, Manx and Rutan Long Z aircrafts. The diagram shows these three types of aircraft. Tail mounted, it is the H tail at the either side of the horizontal stabilizer. The vertical stabilizer is attached, also called as vertical fins. This is twin tail boom. This one is fixed at the either side of the horizontal stabilizer with a extension from the wings at the either side of the wings. Twin tail boom is having two fuselages at the either side of the aircraft, from the center fuselage, extending from the horizontal stabilizer to the wings. This is the twin tail boom. Wing mounted means the fins are attached at the tips of the wings on either side. Usually fin configuration include no fin as on the McDonnell Douglas X-36. This configuration is sometimes incorrectly referred to as tailless. Multiple fins. Examples include the Lockheed Constellation 3, Belanca 14-13-3 and Northrop Grumman E2 Hockey 4. Ventral fin underneath the fuselage, often used in addition to a conventional fin as on the North American X-15 and Dornier 335. This is triple fins at the edge of the fuselage and the horizontal at the either side of the horizontal stabilizer. This is ventral fin. The vertical fin is at the bottom of the aircraft. It's like inverted vertical stabilizer. V and X tails. An alternative to the fin and tailplane approach is provided by the V tail and X tail designs. Here the tail surfaces are set at diagonal angles, with each surface contributing to both pitch and yaw. The control surfaces, sometimes called rudder vettors, act differentially to provide yaw control in place of the rudder and act together to provide pitch control in place of the elevator. V-tail. A V-tail can be lighter than a conventional tail in some situations and produce less drag, as on the Foga Magister trainer, Northrop Grumman RQ-4, Global Hawk RPV and X-37 spacecraft. A V-tail may also have a smaller radar signature. Other aircraft featuring a V-tail include the Beechcraft Model 35 Bonanza and Davis DA2. A slight modification to the V-tail can be found on the Wax and Monet Moni called a Y-tail. Inverted V-tail. The unmanned Predator uses an inverted V-tail, as do the Legier and Mini IMP. X-tail. The Lockheed XF-V and Convair XF-Y Pogo both featured X-tails, which were reinforced and fitted with a wheel on each surface so that the craft could sit on its tail and take off and land vertically. This is a diagram showing the V-tail, inverted V-tail and X-tail. Outboard tail. The picture is Spaceship One at the US National Air and Space Museum. An outboard tail is split into two, with each half mounted on a short boom just behind and outboard of each wingtip. It comprises outboard horizontal stabilizer and may or may not include additional boom mounted vertical stabilizer fins. In this position, the tail surfaces interact constructively with the wingtip vortices and with careful design can significantly reduce drag to improve efficiency without adding unduly to the structural loads on the wing. The configuration was first developed during World War II by Richard Waggett and George Haig at Blaham and was the Skoda Kawa SL6 tested the proposed control system in 1944 and following several design proposals, an order was received for the Blaham and was P215 just weeks before the war ended. The outboard tail reappeared on the scaled composites Spaceship 1 in 2003 and Spaceship 2 in 2010. Tailless aircraft. The picture is the DH-108 Swallow. A tailless aircraft, often tailless, traditionally has all its horizontal control surfaces on its main wing surface. It has no horizontal stabilizer, either tail plane or cannot foreplane, nor does it have a second wing in tandem arrangement. A tailless type usually still has a vertical stabilizing fin, vertical stabilizer and control surface rudder. However, NASA adopted the tailless description or the novel X-36 research aircraft, which has a canard foreplane but no vertical fin. The most successful tailless configuration has been the tailless Delta, especially for combat aircraft.